A note on the fabulous, mesmerizing, magnetic, resplendent. It must be heaven. Indeed, it must be heaven, a place where you can watch movies like this. Selected and a competitor for the Palme d'Or in 2019, and one of the best films you could see now. Elia Suleiman, that's a name we must remember because this is one of the best filmmakers there. Alas, he had to compete with um, Parasite, the first international motion picture to win the Academy Award for Best Motion Picture in any category, not just the foreign language one, director two, screenplay, um, and Les Miserables. Les Miserables has won the jury prize, which would be second at Cannes, the Cannes Film Festival, the most important last year, 2019, and um, you can find notes on these and other films at praliniblogspot.com if you're interested. Elia Suleiman is the producer, director, and star of this film, and he acts with superb talent, reminding one of Jacques Tati and his Playtime and Les Vacances de Monsieur Lolo, wherein the main character doesn't speak in those classics. Um, Elia Suleiman does speak a little, but just very few words. His face and gestures are brilliant. No, this is a genius indeed. The comedy is refined and beautiful. There are absurd moments reminding one of the Rhinoceros of Eugene Ionesco with tanks on the streets of Paris. It is the 14 Juillet, the national holiday, the national day for France. But it's surreal to see empty squares and streets and the parade going on on Champs-Élysées, obviously, some airplanes. We are also visiting with the hero New York, where the main feature may be of American life at its most absurd. The gun-loving individuals, most of them members of the cult of the idiot, the one who's supposedly leading the world, the very stable genius, as he calls himself. So people, it's true. This is an allegory, and this is an exaggeration, a hyperbole, because you don't see people walking all over the streets with machine guns, the cashiers, in the shops, all over the place. Bazooka, one has a bazooka, but they may be getting there, especially if they elect the same caveman, a representative for tens of millions of them, indeed, who love him, not just accept the best of two evils, let's say, in their mind. I mean, for others, it's clear. There's no choice, no. But they just love him. So, this is beautiful. It starts with an amazing scene now that Easter is here in the Catholic world. This is Easter Sunday. For here, it's the flowers, the florida. I'm not religious. I even thought this is for us too, but somebody told me when I wished Happy Easter, it's not yet. Well, anyway, so at the beginning we have this procession, a priest from the Christian religion is in this big procession with people all around, in the church with candles, with singing, and he has to get into this door for whatever, it's the altar, Holy of Holies, a secret place. There's probably maybe a drunken guy in there who has the key to the locks and he wouldn't open. And I don't know, 100, 1,000 with those outside people waiting for this to continue. And the priest, the bearded guy, very amusing, very well selected actor, kudos, is losing patience and finally losing it all. He's nervous, he's going through a back door somehow, and we don't see, but we hear screams and kicking and curses and goddamn. It's not goddamn he's using, but still, it's profanities. This is absolutely fantastic. As with a guy who's telling the story of the snake, the eagle. The eagle was about to kill the snake. He's killing the eagle with his gun, and then when he comes again, he has a flat tire, and the snake comes to his tire, pushes and pushes, and he's fixing his flat tire. And those people with the drinks, with the whiskey and the woman and the wine sauce and the restaurant owner, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best films in many years, one of the best films of this century. If they're going to make more good ones with this pandemic, and if we survive, we will, inshallah.